love me for my ambition.
Kevin McCall, you guys remember that Kevin McCall from Deuces? Oh, I'm trucking up the deuces with with Chris Brown. Showed you that I'm leaving. Deuces. Kevin McCall was on the Back on Fig podcast. Shout out to Back on Fig on the West Coast. I fuck with them over there. Great podcast. And he randomly started crying after pulling out his EBT card because he says that he is still on EBT till this day after having hit records with Chris Brown, and he started crying. Young Thug came out and said, Kevin McCall, hit me, my nigga. I'll give you $25,000 if you need it. I know Chris Brown would give it to you, but also, bro, but he's a real one. But then he says, niggas be busy, bro. But then Chris Brown
said, fuck niggas be busy, bro.
Chris Brown came out and said, fuck you, Kevin McCall. You're a bitch. Not specifically, but let me get the quote.
You gotta love Chris Brown, bro. He'll really come through and double down.
Bro, Chris Brown. Yeah, he's a Pyru. Listen, he's a Pyru. Remember, he's a Pyru. He's a Pyru. You gotta remember. That's good to note, Mar. He definitely is a Pyru. He posted a video where he says he a video trolling him right here.
Lying on his motherfucking arm because he a Leo. Ow.
That sign is crazy.
Ow.
Making fun of Kevin McCall, calling him a Leo. And he also said, remember this, you can't walk across a burnt bridge. And you know what's funnier than the troll? A broke one.
Woo!
So he shitted on Kevin McCall. Crazy, right? Because a lot of fans, right? Chris Brown's been on his clapback game this whole year because people have been trying to cancel him and then calling him out for the Palestine political things, everything, and he's like responding to everything, which I think he shouldn't be because you're Chris Brown, you think you're Michael, a lot of people think you're on a Michael Jackson level, right? The closest thing to his sense, you need to shut the fuck up. But you want to go to Instagram every time, God bless you. You're an emotional guy. A lot of R&B artists are very emotional. They say, you know what I'm saying, their feelings out loud and they share it a lot. And to be honest, I don't even think it's just that. I think Kevin McCall, whatever happened between him and Chris Brown was personal. I think it was personal. For him to call him this, right? To call someone, a bridge that you burnt, right? It takes a lot to burn a bridge. I think some shit happened behind the scenes. This man also, it's not really on Chris to save your life. If you got the hit record, you got to know what you're going to do from that. It's not like, oh, I'm going to carry you on my backpack forever. Brother, if you made a hit with him, if you're talented, make another hit, make more music, right? Get out there yourself. He probably wasn't built for it. And look what happened now. Now he's on a podcast crying because he's on the EBT, which is nothing to really be ashamed of. But I guess if you look at it when you like, damn, 10 years ago, I was with Chris Brown. Now I'm on EBT. And then you look at it like, damn, fuck.
Whose fault is
it's
that?
It's a fall off, but it's not Chris Brown's fault. I don't think so.
Chris Brown's fault.
I don't think so.
No.
At first, I kind of felt bad, like, damn, Chris, give him some money. But I'm like, when you think about it, it's like, he doesn't need to. He has the money to give him. Yeah. But it's like, why? You know what I'm saying?
If I already paid you, why would I give you money?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he's definitely not going to do it now because he's shit on him publicly.
I think they also said he sold his masters.
Really?
Yeah. The internet was saying that he sold his masters years ago. So that's why he doesn't get any royalties from any of those songs.
Oh, so that's why he's now saying, like, damn, help me.
So now you're crying because you made poor financial decisions?
Because I think
he's sad too because fucking Trump wants to get rid of EBT. So that nigga really struggling.
And they got no snap. They got no snap.
That's just not hitting. That's just not hitting starting November 1st.
It's Kevin McCall talking real quick.
I mean,
What went through my mind? All that bullshit's for the birds. You ain't nothing but a child. That's what went through my mind.
He started singing to TMZ.
okay. Well, why does Chris owe you the $25K? I guess that's what everyone's asking right now.
I didn't even know. That's why I sold my catalog, when I was going to prison and stuff. I thought it'd give me some money to see my daughters. It helped me from going to prison. It still didn't work. I still did 3 years. But I owe him, it says I owe him 4 songs. Even though I recouped off the first song, Deuces, they said I still have to owe the songs. I got all the songs done, and now they're saying Chris has to sign off. And I have all the emails, so if somebody's lying on my brother, man, I apologize. I don't really apologize about nothing. You better tell them to apologize, brother. But all that thinking people is too rich to talk to people just because I sleep on my granny couch, I'm still a man first.
Okay. I know. So I know.
Now, I get that. I get that idea, right? But to be honest with you, when you reach a Chris Brown level, it's like, brother, he's not going to hit you like, oh, how you been? realistically, he's at a level where it's like you talking about legal shit, owing that much money. It's like you got to speak through lawyers.
Yeah, I was about to say
you got to get an
lawyers.
attorney. And this shit went so viral. I think Kevin McCall can probably find a pro bono attorney that would be willing to take this case to see if this is like legitimate at all. I think he could get some help and probably figure this out because it is sad he's sleeping on his grandma's couch. That's crazy, man. Yeah. That's crazy. But capitalize off this moment. You know, maybe you had to cry to get the attention that people didn't know that this shit was happening. Right. And it's like, bro, he probably was trying to fight through it, like act like nothing's wrong. And it's like, fuck. He's like, I had to pull the EBT card out. And it's like, show niggas what I'm going through. Let me be honest. I do like the transparency because a lot of people will be ashamed to share something like this. It's because look what happens. You get clowned. You know, I was laughing at it. It's funny, but it's also like, damn, this is the reality for a lot of motherfuckers. Yeah. Now, if Kevin McCall did a fucking gambling scandal with the mafia, I would understand. I'm like, damn, he was down bad like that. He thought he could get a quick lick, right? That makes perfect sense, right? But now it's like he is in a hole, right? And this goes back to when people were trying to make fun of certain people, like was a Young Jeezy, was like an Uber driver and things like that. No, not Young Jeezy, my bad. Pardon me. That would be crazy. That'd be crazy. Never mind. That's never gonna happen. Not Young Jeezy.
Oh my god!
I put
T Grizzly.
Not T Grizzly. No.
T Grizzly did. He was working like a.
No, T Grizzly.
T Grizzly runs GTA.
He makes money off that.
No. He also was
Young Jock. My bad.
Young Jock.
Young Jock. YZ. The YZ. I confused her. Young Jock. Young Jeezy. Young Jock with a U. Young Jock. But Young Jock makes money, but I saw he was just like, yo, I'm extra hustle. I think he might have eventually started his own driving company business or some shit too.
I think he said he was bored too.
He was bored. He was just making extra money, bro.
He said I was just driving.
And a lot of big cities, you can make a lot of money off that shit, bro.
That shit said, why Young Jock my driver?
Big cities, you make money, bro. My boy was making like $2,000 for like a week and a half, bro.
Everybody goes to Boston real quick,
bro. Insane.
No, yeah. Listen, shout out to Kevin McCall.
The thing is too though, like why expose or try to like bring out Chris Brown like that, you know? Like just like how you said, go through his team. If he's not answering your emails personally, talk to somebody and show the contracts because you have to have the contracts too. I'm pretty sure you could ask and be like, yo, my name is on this. I need to see this contract. So
that's why I don't really believe this story at all.
Yeah, it's like, bro, like, what are you doing?
And
like,
a list of songs that Kevin McCall co-wrote with Chris Brown. Strip, Chris Brown and Kevin McCall. Deuces, Tiger, Kevin McCall. No Bullshit, Kevin McCall, Chris Brown. Chris Brown and Tiger and Kevin McCall, What They Want. Kevin McCall, Like a Virgin Again. Make Love.
Songs, yeah.
Make Love, Tiger, Kevin McCall. Chris Brown, Yeah, 3 times. Bow Wow and Chris Brown.
Hits, bro.
Ain't Thinking About You. She Ain't You, Chris Brown off the Fame album. Damn,
that's a lot of
bro.
And he only owes you $25,000.
What the fuck?
Like, that's all you want, bro?
I don't believe
that's
that.
Insane.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think what happened was he got paid for these songs. He probably sold his ownership of them because he got broke. Because there was reports that back in 2018 he was telling Chris Brown to fuck off.
This is an old clip of Chris Brown talking about
Part of my house. I just woke up and I thought about something. If this nigga wrote all these songs that he claiming he wrote, why he ain't write no more? Oh wait,
true. The clip is still relevant today.
It's just one part of my house. This is life before K-Mac and life after K-Mac. Man, I'm gonna stop playing with this nigga. He's a bitch. Thank you, K-Mac. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money.
He's showing cars.
I bought this with your money.
Different cars.
I was thinking about giving you this, but you a bitch. But I bought this with your money too.
They have beef for years,
with
bro.
Your money. That's the only one on the West Coast. Oh, I bought that one with your money too. I took a shit and then I bought this car.
God damn.
Yeah. That's my point, bro. I think this nigga just went broke trying to get money.
God.
Damn. He saw Chris on that tour and he was like, I need some of that.
He was the one getting waxed in that sports betting.
You ain't nothing but a voucher.
Yeah, God
nigga called Chris Brown a voucher.
Nigga, you're the vulture.
You ain't nothing but a voucher. Yeah, you're not getting no money, brother, from Chris. Unless you go the legal route. Get yourself an attorney. Hire me. Rob. No.
Rob.
No. Shout out to Rob Levine. But yeah, no, this is that's just crazy.
They gon' love me for my ambition.